Hey guys, and good morning. Welcome back. Happy Friday, and thanks for watching Up and Adam. Guys, we have a lot to cover today, and one of the stories that came up was another Lala and Randall story. So we've all been interested in this for the most part. Not everyone, okay, maybe that's a stretch, but interested in trying to figure out what's going to go on, what's going to happen next for Lala. How will she move past this? Because at first they did a poll asking you guys, do you think Lala and Randall will break up? And everyone said, for the most part, the majority ruled in favor of Lala going back because that's where the money is. And it doesn't look like that's necessarily the case. Guys, before we jump in, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Randall Emmett is confirming that he is stepping back from the podcast that he shares with Lala Kent, Give Them Lala and Randall. He's addressing his future after the split from Lala Kent, and also Lala got it's kind of a new tattoo. It's interesting. We'll talk about it. So as of right now, it looks like Randall Emmett is taking a step back from the podcast with his ex-fiance, Lala Kent. Now, following a series of episodes of that podcast during which Lala addressed her new life as a single mom to her 8-month-old daughter, Ocean Kent Emmett, Lala actually had Randall back on the podcast. And this is the podcast that they built together, and they vowed to remain private as he moves forward post-split. He said, about 2 years ago, or maybe even a little more, I came to Lala with an idea to start a podcast. We kind of just jumped into it. We didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know if anyone was going to listen. And he said this on the November episode of the podcast, Give Them Lala with Randall. Together, we kind of grew in this podcast and learned a lot. And we started having these amazing guests. And it was just awesome. It was an awesome time. It's just been really being fun. After admitting that he is really proud of what he and Lala have done together, Randall announced that he has plans to step back from hosting the show for now. Now, we were expecting this, especially because it seems like Lala's not budging. It seems like she's kind of planting her feet in the ground and like, no, you f***ed up. You got caught with these two rando girls in Nashville in the Thompson Hotel, and I'm moving on. I'm not going to be dragged through the mud. I'm sober. I'm 3 years sober. You're not getting that up. No, I'm focusing on our child, which I'm going to give her credit where credit is due. A lot of men and women, all people, sometimes it's hard for them when they're in a relationship that they know and it's comfortable and they know what's going on. It's hard for them to move on when someone messes up. They think, okay, let me forgive you. This won't happen again. And for Lala, she's like, no, absolutely not. You messed this up and now you're going to pay for it. So for that, I'm like, honestly, I have to give her credit. So it was actually said from Randall, we've had a lot of fun and the podcast is going to continue having a lot of fun and Lala's going to keep that going. I'm really excited to still be a part of the business side of it, and that's it. I'm going to take a step back from being in front of the camera to focus right now on my family and children, Ocean, London, and Riley, and also my, film business. In addition to Ocean, Randall obviously is a dad to his other two daughters, London and Riley, who he shares with his ex Amber Childers, who he allegedly cheated on with Lala Kent. And now it looks like this story is kind of coming full circle. I actually read a comment from one of you guys that said, you lose your man, how you get your man. How you get your man is how you lose your man. And I was like, oh shit, mic drop. Okay, sorry. I have a lot of energy today, guys. I've had a lot of espresso. I know I feel annoying. I just feel like, what is going on? It's November. Christmas is right around the corner. I don't even know what to buy anyone. My mind is boggled. Okay, enough about my problems. I will get back into it. He said, I am most proud of probably breaking I am most proud of probably breaking our whole pregnancy journey, announcing it and being open about the birth of Ocean and talking about all the different things. Okay. Although Randall didn't reveal any new details about his and Lala's breakup, which allegedly occurred as a result of him being caught with the 2 other women at the Thompson Hotel in Nashville, he did say that he would remain private about his personal life. He said, Lala and I have a beautiful, beautiful baby, Ocean, and I'm always going to be private. All right. Well, it looks like being private is a better way for Randall to go, only because when he talked to Dana Wilkie, when she asked him about this alleged cheating scandal, he said, I didn't realize that being on Vanderpump Rules, people were going to be taking photos of me. I'm not used to that kind of attention. Okay, so what you're saying is you weren't used to being caught allegedly if you're doing something, but now since you're dating a reality TV star and people who know Bravo know you, now you're saying that, well, that kind of attention doesn't serve you well because you don't get to do what you want to do and get away with it, allegedly. Am I following this correctly? I think I am. All right. Well, with that, guys, Lala Kent did get a new tattoo, and on her arm, it said Rand for Randall. It's kind of her cutesy little nickname, and it was capital R-A-N-D. Well, she added to the tattoo to get his name off of her, and she added a lowercase b, and then it says B Rand, which is brand, and then new. So the whole tattoo now, instead of saying Rand, says brand new. And it looks like that's her saying, yeah, I'm moving on. Honestly, at the end of the day, we know that she's moved into her own apartment. She's furniture shopped. She is, having the help of her mother. She's taking care of her daughter. There's a lot that's happening right now. And the fact that she's making all of these moves as a single mother, not knowing what's next, or even if Vanderpump Rules will be picked up again, I have a lot of respect for that. I couldn't even imagine what it would be like to be a parent. I'm not a parent. I don't think I'll ever be a parent, but for all of those parents out there, when you feel like you have been thrown to the side, or you can't trust your partner or the person who helped you make this baby, and now the whole world is falling on your shoulders, even if you come off like a little bit of a monster on a reality TV show, I feel like I can show you a little bit of empathy, sympathy, and realize, you are still a human being. I think we lose that factor about a lot of the people that we talk about on these shows, whether they're on Bravo, TLC, or if they're a movie star. For some reason, we always either villainize or just feel like we know this person, but we don't. At the end of the day, we don't know these people. Well, I mean, I pretty much kind of do know Lala, but we usually don't know these people. And I think it's not fair to be so quick to judge. But with that, guys, I don't want to just give you all of this information and not ask your opinion. So go ahead, let me have it. Comment below. What are your thoughts about Randall announcing his exit on the podcast? What are your thoughts about Lala's new tattoo, brand new? How do you feel about Lala moving on? And do you think she will make it out on her own? I'm rooting for her. I think it takes a lot of strength to do what she just did. So for me, I'm rooting for Lala. I never thought you guys would hear me say that. All right. Well, guys, go ahead and do that. Comment below. And before you go, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Also, I wanted to say, I don't know, it depends what's going on with Hot Messy Topics tonight based off of the topics, but I will keep you guys posted on the community tab. And if we are, I'll post it around 3 o'clock. And then Jason's going live today on his channel at 2 p.m. Eastern with Femtero to talk about Winter House. So if you guys are around, check them out. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Love you.